Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the basics of HTML. So first of all, we're going to be opening up a new file. So we click on this file on the right side. There's like this button named file. We just click on that. Then we click the first option, new text file. We go and save it as. Okay, let's name this folder maybe all I learned. Okay, and yeah. So first of all, you do shift one. Oh, why is not bringing it? Okay, let's create another one. Let me just close this. Don't save. Let's try doing this again. Save it as all I learned. Oh, and actually, I forgot to tell you this. If you're naming a file, you probably will like to write maybe dot html, the file's name, and then dot html. Okay, you do shift one, click on the. Now here you start writing. Maybe now I'm gonna be teaching you that there are 6 headings. The biggest heading is heading number 1, and the smallest heading is heading number 6. There are classes like classes IDs. That's a little like off the course, but I'll still teach you it. Now, first of all, let's start writing maybe a paragraph. I like to read. For example, I like programming. Okay, let's go over and run this. This one, guys. Okay, all clear it. I forgot to save it, and actually don't forget to save. So you do Control S for saving. It's on your keyboard. Find on the right corner, on the left corner, find this little key. It's CTRL. That means control, and then type control, and then find the S on your keyboard. Do it together. Press the 2 buttons together. How to check if it's saved? If it's not saved, it won't bring an X on the keyboard. It won't bring an X here. If it's not saved, it will bring a dot, and if you save it, it'll bring an X. Okay. Now after saving, you go over here, reload. I like to program. I like programming. It's more okay. I erase this. Yes. And now I just want to add a style. So in the opening tag of the paragraph, you do a space over here. Click write style. It'll bring it up. Now, what do you want to do with the style? There are many things you can do, but let's just add a color to it. For example, green. Okay, green, yellow. Okay, yeah, the screen is beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna save this. Let's go check it out. Okay, so what about I wanna bring it in the middle? Hmm, let's try doing that. So after this keyword, you do a space, and now write text align. It'll bring it and center. It can be left, right, or center, or justify or end or anything. Like for example, do an end. So it'll bring it on the end over here in the corners. But for now, it's not a thing to learn. Let's just write center. Okay, and as you can see, it'll bring it on the center. Yay! Now, um, let's write headings. 6 headings. So, for example, heading number 1. It's the biggest heading. Like, for example, write subscribe to Ida Anahit. Okay, now you're gonna save this, go check it out, and yes, heading, it is big because it's heading number 1. That is why it's big. And you can write heading number 1 multiple times, as much as you want. You can write the same heading 6 or multiple times, as much as you want. You can write that same heading that you're writing on, like as much as you want. Clear. Now let's do heading number 6, the smallest one. There, there are 6 headings, which are heading number 1, heading number 2, heading number 3, heading number 4, heading number 5, and heading number 6. So we're gonna be checking out the smallest one. Okay, so it's heading number 6. And actually, I forgot to tell. So tags, like the most used thing in HTML and programming, is the bracket. So you have to learn typing this brackets really quickly. Yeah, that's the most used thing. So let's try heading number 6. Let's try like this video, for example. There's actually, oh, I'll teach you about this later, but now this. Okay, like this video. You can give it a style or anything, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, as you can see, it's really small. It's smaller than the paragraph. Yes. Okay, now let's learn about. So I taught you about how to make like this flag. So go check out the video. I'll leave it in the descriptions below to check it out. So yeah. And now quotients. About quotients, what can we write? Yes, and there's like this little tag called IMG where you can put any type of image. any type of. So you here put the image. Now I don't want to just start typing images. We don't have time exactly. So like let's not waste our time. Now I'm just gonna go to my folder and just get a random image. You're just gonna check and actually before you have to like you're not just going to copy the URL of the image source. You're gonna right click it, and then there will be like kind of like something written copy image source. You're gonna click on that, it will copy it for you. So then you go on the source button and you just paste it. So now I'm just gonna write a random thing that doesn't exist. And this alt is um, for example, writing what the image is about. This image is about dot dot dot. You were just gonna write it, but I don't have time. And if the image, maybe if you copy the URL, maybe if it's the user will delete the image, you will have to, you will write a note explaining what the image is about. So then there are no like, there are no errors or anything. That is what the alt is for. And here you go. My image, of course, didn't exist because I wrote random keywords. Sorry for that sound, but whatever. Now we're gonna be writing. Yeah, I forgot to tell you this. And actually, you can paste the image, an existing image from your folder. So you can save that image you want to you want from any place. Like you can save the image, and then the difference is getting the image from your folder or getting it from a website or anything. So if that website suddenly deletes the photo, your photo will not appear on your app. And if you get it from, and if the website deletes it and you still save it and put the GPG over here from your folder, even if the user deletes the photo, the image will be here. Yes, the image will show even if the user deletes it because it's on your folder. And when you delete it from your folder, it will not appear. There's if you delete from your folder, there is no other way getting out of that problem. Yes. So now you can actually post some images too. Yes, you can. You can post videos too. That is why I'm gonna write video tag. Okay. I'm sorry. For example, let's do first of all a paragraph. Let's do a heading number one so it is bigger. Heading one. Let's write, this is my video. For example, this is my video, and then here you just write this. And of course, let's go to my YouTube channel, and let me go to my YouTube studio. And now I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel. Okay. Now you're gonna be going and just finding any video you would like. But it has to be a video, not an image or anything. Or it'll but just don't it will not show. Okay. So for example, I want to post this video that I just did. You should watch this one too. I just posted it on YouTube, and you should watch it to learn. So it's a little make bit more flags. Yeah, I'm gonna just copy the URL. Okay, now you're gonna go back here, source. Yes, so that's the thing. Now you save it. Make sure it's saved, or else it won't open. Yes, this is my video, and it didn't bring it. I think it's because of the. Okay, my URL wasn't right. I think I changed something there. I'm sure I changed something. Yeah. And now, one more thing I want to tell you. So, there are classes, and you just don't want to miss this video. This is really important. So, first of all, you write H1, for example, and write, mm, I don't know, a random keyword. Coco, 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 for example. I don't know why I wrote this. I don't know. And a paragraph and a random keyword. I don't know, whatever you just want to write. Just gonna write A, B, C, D. And now this P and H1, we're gonna give it a name by writing class. The difference between ID and class are that ID, let me just show you something. We're just gonna use class for this video because ID, if you want ID and give the ID a style, you cannot use it again. Okay, let's just use class. Class is most using. ID is not using that much. So let's write P1. P1 for example. Okay, so here, over here, after the title, you're going to write, if you wrote a class, you're going to use the hashtag keyword. And you're going to putting the name that you put for your class, which is P1 for me. Okay, so now you're going to be opening this brackets. Okay, so now we're going to be giving it a style, but we're not just going to write style, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to write that. We just write color, for example, red. Color, red. Oh my god. Let's give it background color, for example. It's equal to red. And if you want to make the Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Let me just check this out. Selectors. So that so this classes and stuff are called selectors. Don't remember the name. Don't forget the name. Hmm. Yes, I did do it wrong. Ah, I'm so dumb. You write color, for example, red. Huh? What did just happen? Did I forget everything, guys? I mean, I wrote the same. Can anyone explain? Um, sorry, guys. Okay, whatever. I know why it's given this errors. Okay, so it's hashtag P1. And if you want the same thing, the same style for this one, the second heading or anything, or heading or paragraph, you just name it the same. You just give it the same name. Okay? There will be absolutely no errors if you give it the same name. No, there are no errors for it. Okay, now we're gonna save this and yes, color dot. I don't know why it's not working. I think I did something wrong. Hmm. Thought to leave a space or anything. It's work. I don't know what's happening. But if you know what error am I making, write in the comments below. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna be learning about is video. So for example, video, we can learn about this one. Yes. Edges. Let's learn about edges first and then let's learn about video. Okay. Now, edges, whenever you write an edges, you use this. So you write edges, BR for a space, and then visit as it BR. I don't know. I wrote random. I don't know. I wrote random. Don't make fun. Funny hair. BR USA. BR USA. And then I can run this. Okay. Everything is good. Looking good. It is. Video. Let's try video too. So what video does basically is it writes. Let me just show you. This is so funny. I don't know why. I don't know why we need this in programming, but let me just let you know about this. but that there is a tag old video. Okay, so first of all, let's for example write anything you want. Like for example, Apple. Let's let's just read it from the last letter. Ilpa, whatever. Let's run this. And and you know what did it do? It wrote the word from the last letter, starting from the last letter. Yes, this is a really cool tag that you really need. So the next thing is ABBR. So ABBR is again a really used thing in a really used one in HTML. So for example, I wrote in a paragraph, I wrote in old times we used ABBR title, digital versatile discs, DVD. So DVD is um it is wait a minute. DVD is an abbreviation. For example, HTML, CSS are HTML are abbreviations. So now let me just show you. So first of all, we write the abbreviation, the short name over here after the long name. You write ABBR title equals the long name, the whole thing. So for example, HTML is hypertext markup language. We can do HTML too, but I'm just gonna use DVD. And then in the end, write whatever you want. I just wrote to listen to music. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Go check it out. Okay, so now why are there dots here? So if you just put your mouse over there, don't click it or anything. It will bring the long name. This is super a really cool thing. And this is so cool. Like you can use it in errors. You can use it when writing an abbreviation or anything. This is so cool. Now, next thing we're gonna be learning about is maybe hmm, a site. Yes, site. So it's a really cool thing. It's pretty cool. Just two, I don't know. You can do the same thing, but in the style. So the scream is gonna be like. So I wrote The Scream by Edward Munch, painted in 1893. And then image source, I put an image for the scream. This is funny, like the scream. Why the scream? Why did I put the scream? I don't know. I don't know why I decided to do this, but it's gonna be the scream is gonna be on there are gonna be the word site surrounding it. Just copy this. Now let's go run it and let's see. Like, I don't think you might use site. I don't know. You can do the same thing with style. Like, why use site? Hmm. I'll show you a way to do it in style too right now, but I just. Oh, I forgot to save it. Look, there's a dot. We forgot to save it. Okay. So the screen, it was too big. That is why I added